Hey guys, y'all know the vibe. So let's get pretty into. I like, why I'm not be looking like I'm looking at the camera. I gotta fix that shit. I gotta see why is that? Like, why? Alright, well, anywho. So I just came up on here to talk about something because I just seen somebody, right? I hate when people be stressing out. It be kind of hit my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of strike a chord, even though it ain't me. I'm gonna put this up on my stand. Cause me don't feel like holding this. And me don't feel like, yeah, me don't feel like holding this. Me don't. Yeah, so I seen someone like stressing out, right? I have to cry over this situation. Uh, she lent her family some money, but she did not know how to ask for it back. And she like, why should I have to ask for it back? And she just struggled with asking for money back. And the reason why I can relate because that was me. Remember, like growing pains had to taught me a lot. I think that's why God put me through a lot because I used to be too nice. I used to be just too nice, and I was the same way. Like God had to literally work up on my third chakra, and I'll go to all these elders about it. And like when like elders is saying like a few, well, it wasn't even a few, it was one, and it was like my daddy wife Queen is like she helped me and groomed me and just life lessons helped me to become the woman I am today. You feel me? And she be like, you just gotta work up on your throat tractor. You gotta speak up more. You gotta just voice your opinion and stop letting people walk over you. And I used to be run down. Like I was the type where even if I only had $50 up in my account, we kids, somebody asked me for 20 of it, I couldn't say no. And I used to be like, oh, I ain't gonna never get up out this bad habit. And people borrow money all the time. And I just could not know how to take it. I never knew how to ask for it back. And I used to feel that same exact way. Like, why should I have to call and ask for my money back? Like I just could never have the nerve. And you would think like that's your money. You feel me? Why you ain't calling to ask for it back? But I would just be so scared and timid just to get my money back. But life, I'm telling you, I had to really go through some shit. Like I ain't never really have to ask people for money before, but God put me through some major situations. Like once I became homeless, like I had to like literally bite my pride, and I just like ask for like, even if it wasn't money, like I ain't ask for money, but if I just wanted to stay at their house for like a day or two, it was like, dang, like you get to see people energy or have people like will treat you, especially if they think you might trying to stay with them or something like that. So it was a tough feel. Like then you just don't get that type of help, even though I couldn't ask for it. Like I just never had that type of help back, once stuff hit the fan. And then it used to be like, why people always calling me, or they call me, ask to borrow like $100, ask to borrow like $80, $100, $200. Got this sop ass story. Oh, I'm going through this. Oh, you never hear from them again. And then the crazy part about it, like months later, they'll come back to you asking for more money and be like, you didn't even pay me the money you owe me. Like that ain't like no $20. You learning. Like I need that. It's like what makes you think I'm not hurting where you hurt? You feel me? Because it's just that I know how to handle my priorities better than you. I know how to take care of my bills and stuff better than you. You know what I mean? That I don't need it, but Like I always hold my own, and even the situation of my homelessness, this wasn't due to me. It was because then I had to fight. Like I literally had to go fight for a whole 2 years, go to court. I want to win the case because they discriminated against me. So even that was my situation, but I have grown to like some certain stuff. It was like, damn, why I'm going through this, and sometimes like God actually put you through things to grow you, and sometimes we can overstand that and we think like life just being so harsh to us. No, sometimes you let people treat you a certain way and you don't have those muscles yet. God will take you through some harsh things in order for you to become stronger. And the reason why I say match energies, okay? I learned to match energies, meaning that if I can't come to you and ask you to borrow such and such amount of money, I'm not giving out such amount of money to you. Meaning, if I can go to you for anything, because that's how you get burnt the fuck out. Especially if you're not a person that ask people for stuff. You feel me? Like you're not just one of those people just to ask people for stuff. You would get burnt the fuck out because then you it's like you would be pouring from an empty glass. You know what I'm saying? And she used to always tell me, Queen, she used to always tell me, you wait till you is full, right? Anything, anything that is full is yours. Now, once you overflow and that pours over, then you give that to others. But if you not full and if you know you got X amount of things to do, I ain't got nobody who I can be like, hey, let me hold this until I get this. Like I know I have to be pure self-efficient. If I ain't got something, that mean I gotta go without. So that taught me how to learn how to literally wait till I'm full and anything that run over, I should give, right? And that's how you start matching energy. Somebody calling, ask me for something. Now I had to learn how to say no. Because I used to be a yes man. I used to be a yes man. Yes. Yes, even when I mean, it'd be tearing me up in the inside. I ain't want to do something. I still say yes. I ain't want to participate in something. I still say yes. I ain't want to do something. I just still would be saying yes, right? But then God will teach you some harsh lessons, okay? So I had to go through some things to have muscles. Now it's just like it just come easily. I stopped being a people pleaser, right? First it was like if I don't say yes, this person not gonna like me. Or if I don't say yes, this person not gonna mess with me. Or if I don't say yes, maybe they'll treat me even worse than what they treat me now. So I have to try to do anything, be people doormats, let people use me, let people take advantage of me, let people, just to be like or feel like that's the only how a person gonna tolerate me if I give. You feel me? I give everything I have to a person, and that's what makes you become empty and deplete and miserable. Doing that, start saying no, okay? These people be knowing that they owe you money. These people will take advantage of you until they can't take advantage of you no more. Okay? They will use you until they can't use you no more. Okay? They will run you dry until they can't run you dry no more. And I used to be victim of that. People penny pinching me all damn day. And then by the time I go home, I ain't got nothing. Let me hold 10. Let me hold 20. Let me hold 10. Let me hold 20. All while I'm out. You feel me? And then by the time you go home, you empty. You don't have shit to give to your kids. Then shit that you really do need. You can't call and ask nobody for that. You can't ask nobody for nothing, but everybody want to ask you. Then once you start saying no, dun 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 dun, guess who's going to become the bad guy? Because you're not playing the fool to nobody no more. Now everybody mad. This bitch got standards. Oh, she acting funny. People don't want to deal with you no more when you not a yes man. I swear you wouldn't believe. I was telling everybody used to love me. It's crazy. Everybody used to love me. give me mine, give me mine. You know, whatever it was, because I was just a natural giver, party giver, give my last. Time I start doing that, stop being a yes man, put my feet down. Oh, I became creating enemies. Oh, she acting funny. She don't want to deal. I stopped letting a lot of stuff happen. Then I just started matching energies. I started meeting you where you at. Because you ain't fit to have me depressed. You ain't fit to have me going crazy. You not fit to have me out here losing my mind because I ain't setting no boundaries and I just tolerate anything. So you have to set boundaries for people, right? And boundaries give people the space to know your limits. Like they know how far to go, right? And because I have set boundaries over the years, if in these seasons when I walk around, people respect me more. They give me my respect. Yeah, I had to make them give me my respect. Ain't just come naturally. You feel me? I had to gangster my respect. Like you gonna respect me. You gonna respect who I am. You gonna respect what I bring to the table. You gonna even respect my presence. Because if you can't respect my presence, well, Oprah said it best. She said that she loved her family, right? Oprah mama treated her like shit, right? So Oprah said that she loved her mama. She really did love her mama. But she had to step away from her mama until they knew how to treat her in her presence. She had to step away. She had to be absent, right? Until you learn my value, until you learn how to treat me, then I'm going to dismiss myself until you learn how to value me and come correct. And it's so true. That's why I say you have to experience that lifestyle, baby. You have to experience that in. And you have to literally let people know what it is. People will use you as a doormat. Especially when you the black sheep, they'll use you. You'll be the one who they go to have foolery, Rick. You'll be the devil's playground around them. Oh, and don't let you start raising your vibration. Stop being yes man. Stop doing all that low vibrational shit. You don't fat and cool no more doing low vibrational shit, silly hood shit, silly shit that keep us, being bondage. Now you a thinker. Now you thinking for yourself. So you really become an exile, right? Knowing who you are, representing who you are, telling people who they are. You a native of the land, you've been an artificial person, start knowing thyself. Oh, you crazy little new Bessie Bud. You feel me? Start dealing with people accordingly. Start matching energy. If I can't come to you and ask you for 20, 30, 40, $50, don't come to me ask me for a fee. I don't care who you is. Period. Period. And you gonna know the people I mean, the law of attraction is you're supposed to be a giver. You're supposed to be a naturally giver, right? In order to be able to receive. It's like the Maya. It's like the balance of the land, right? So I had to learn to be. I'm naturally a giver, right? So meaning, if I were to see someone who need help, who I know need help, a person who I know just ain't take advantage of me. I might not even know these people, but God will send someone upon your path, right? Because God know that you're gonna be the one to give that seed to them. They could be praying to God like, God, I need this. God's gonna send them along your path, right? And they just gonna cross path with you, and you're gonna be the one to have to bless them. That's when you give to people. It's like people who was sent to you, instead of a person who just know you is a simp, or you just a motherfucker that's gonna go because you don't know no better. You just got a good heart, right? Because them people are a dry. I mean, they will drain you. You heard me? They will drain you. And I literally just got to this point just now. Ain't even like this something that just happened or something, like no, like I'm embracing it. Like I got to this point like now. Like now, I just really just started laying down the line. Boom, don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask me for nothing. Period. I mean, people will be applying, people, and I just got tired of it. I just got tired of it because at some point, it's like these people are grown. They know what you do. If you able to call and ask me for $200, you able to pay me back my money. You able to do those things. And I'm the same way. I should have to call and ask you for my money. Then you want to play a role and act like this. And then I used to do hair a lot, and I used to get this to a lot from family. After I do their hair, they ain't got the money. Why would you come sit in my chair? If you like all the time, when I say that drained me to the point where I stopped doing hair. Like I should stop doing hair. Okay, because that just drained me. Cause most of my clients here was family members and stuff. And it was like all the time. Or they give me half of the money, or they give me what they want to give me. Oh, I don't got this, but you can play. You can pay the shop. You can pay this. I do your hair just as good as that. Shop looking fresh, nice. How it's supposed to look, and I'm giving you a discount amount. I ain't charging that much. I'm charging a little or nothing as it is. I ain't got it. Why would you sit here? Okay, can I pay you such and such day, such and such a day? They ain't even call and try to give me my money. You feel me? Feel me? Now, when a person word is good, you're a man doing that with a person. Oh, I ain't got the money. Boom. I'm gonna pay you such and such day, right? That's how you build good relationships with people. That's how you build strong bonds with people. People love me because I'm an even Steven type of person. I never try to get over up on a person. You feel me? So when people do get my presence, they love me. People be mad at me not because they hate the type of person I am. People be mad at me because they don't have access to my presence. It's a totally difference. They don't have access to my presence. That's why people be mad at me because I don't come around. You feel me? But I had to create boundaries for people because that would drain me, right? I even Steven people out. You feel me? Whether it's my father, my mama, whoever, I even see my daddy my daddy love me. My daddy take good care of me. My daddy would take me everywhere I needed to go because that's just my daddy. I can call up on my daddy and he'll come and do these things for me because I'm not a good driver. I can't drive the E-way. So certain places I just couldn't get to, especially by me being out here, like the suburbs, right? So it was just hard for me to get to point A to point B, point A to point B, right? Thank God I got a great ass I had a great ass father. I love my daddy. I miss my daddy to the fullest. Please don't make me crap. He's still here with me. Like he's still here. Like his presence is acting just fully strong with me. So that's the only thing. And he still comes see me up in my dreams. So I'm still like made really connected to him. I think that's the probably reason why I don't go as crazy. People be thinking like, why this bitch ain't going crazy yet? And it's like because he's still here. Like his presence, like he shows up. I'm not just saying that. Like he show up. Like I just seen him the other day walk through my house. Like literally walk through the house, and I knew it was him because his scent. I smelled his scent. It was so strong. I seen it from the corner of my eye. He just walked through my house. Like this was like 2 days ago. I'm like, Daddy, what do you want? Then his scent was so strong. He be always wearing like them scents, frankincense oils and all them oils and stuff. And it was just his scent was so strong up in here. It was like, damn, Daddy. So my daddy, he'll still come and I still pay my daddy. Pay my daddy. He ain't even be want to take it. I still just drop $40 off. Just like if I would go have a cab driver taking me somewhere, right? I still give my daddy that same type of money. Even Steve and him, once he had to take the time out to come and do the things for me, he don't have to do it. Be like, no, Papa, because you need the money. I do be needing the money, but I just like to even Steve him. But sometimes he just won't go on. I be like, thank you, Daddy, because Lord knows I really did need to keep that money, And this is how my daddy was. And this is how I just am with people in general. I build great strong relationships. Like you don't have to ask me to do certain things. I'm just mindful to do those things. You know how some people you be like, why like they should know better. They should just be mindful to to do these things. People tell me that all the time. You is a very mindful person, and I am because I treat people how I want them to treat me. You know what I'm saying? I treat people exactly how I would want to be treated, nothing more, nothing less. So if you say, boom, I'm gonna pay you such and such a day, and then I salute you, I respect you when you actually hit that line and say, hey, I'm fit to send you this money, Jack. That's building great bonds. So anytime you short on something, I'm not tripping up on you now. You feel me? Ain't no beef. I know that when once this person get it, this person gonna hit me. They word is bond. Hey, hey, hey. I can't go against that. But it's the ones that ask you for something, take advantage of it, and then don't never give you your shit back, and then will come back. You feel me? Then come back. Yeah, I used to be like that. Like I still do. People have after they still owe me and shit. Cause it's just like I could not ask for my money back, and then be like, I know they owe me from the last time. I know they're gonna give me double, and no, they don't. And people will take advantage of you, and you might think that people is a fool. People is not a fool. People know exactly what they do. They know you an easy lick. They know you an easy target. They know you just really gutable and you gonna go. And people gonna drain you until they can't drain you no more. People will drain you until they can't drain you no more. So then I start creating boundaries for myself. No, okay, well, people have to meet me halfway because I feel depleted when people just take, and I'm not getting nothing back. I do that in our relationships, love relationships, whatever now. You gotta literally meet me halfway because I'm not the fit to feel depleted, drained, depressed, mental issues, worrying about how a person is treating me. No, you gotta meet me halfway. If you're not even treating me how I know I'm deserved to be treated, then I'm not coming around you. If you doing a lot of malicious stuff that I'm seeing, a lot of gossiping for no reason, you just sending all that negative energy up on me because of my light, I'm just gonna stay away until you come correct and like embrace me again. Once you get that away, then we can connect again because I'm a hippie. I like good vibes on when I'm around, like it's crazy. People be like, "Bitch," every time you, especially once like you used to get drunk, I just go around everybody like I just be like a hippie. I just be hugging everybody. I love them all damn day. And even though I might have not had got a lot of love growing up, I give a lot of love. I guess I give the type of love that I always wanted. So I just always giving fucking love. I'm always hugging. Like I don't care, a woman, bitch, whatever. I'm just always hugging upon you, like just loving upon you, whoever. But that's just how I am. I'm just one of those type of people. You feel me? I am truly a vibe. I can't lie, because I know who I am, and I learned to embrace who I am. A lot of people can't handle that. A lot of people can't handle all that love. You can't give all that love. You feel me? Some people hate that you got that light up on you where you just light up the room. You attract everybody. You feel me? It be a vibe. I'm telling you, I'll just pop out. I just went to my family shit after 80 years. I seen everybody, boy. I had the time of my life. I ain't gonna lie. Like everybody, it was good motherfucking vibe. It's like and motherfuckers respected me. Most all motherfuckers respected me, came loving all the fuck up on me. Telling your presence when people be missing your absence and shit, and people I ain't seeing so long. It was nice seeing everybody. I was hugging, I was loving up on everybody. We was partying, we was in that bitch. I had the funnest motherfucking time, boy. I ain't had that motherfucking fun. I ain't had that type of fun in a while, and just good energy. It's like they knew how to handle me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause last time they didn't know how to handle me. you know, quite a few times. They didn't know how to handle me, you know, and I J down and now I just be so hurt. I'll be crying because of stuff that would happen. I'm like, why is these people like that? But this time around, baby, everybody embraced me. It's like they like gave me my respect. 'Cause, baby, I command that shit. Like you don't respect me, or I swear to God, I won't come around until you learn how to treat me. I swear to God, because I know who the fuck I am. I value myself too much. Because at first, I just let people walk over me, and I still come around. I might be gone for a couple of months. That's about I still come back around. Then the same shit would happen. They had to do me dirtier. Like, why these people ain't learned yet? Like, what the fuck? They think I'm a licky lick. Like, what's wrong with them? You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta match energies, baby. So you won't feel depleted. So your cup won't be running empty. So you won't be drained because that's gonna lead you to a drainful life. That's gonna lead you to a miserable life. That's gonna lead you to depression when people just do those things to you and you wonder why you feel depleted. You can't ask this person for nothing, and now you can't take care of the shit that you have to take care of. You know, laying it out, knowing damn well you still have to pay that light bill, knowing damn well but then you want to be a good person, so now you can't pay your bills because foolishness. God say have a good heart, but don't be fooled. And I literally take that of what Queen told me. I take the L. Now it's like I get it. Even though then when she was telling me, it was just so hard for me to comprehend, you know, because I just didn't have those muscles. I was just didn't have the mindset. I didn't get it. Like, how could you be so strong? And like I view her as the strongest woman in the world, you know. It's like she don't play that shit. A good fucking spirit. But she a sword too. Like she'll slaughter your ass too, all at the same damn time. Hey, I respect that. You know, that's how you gotta be. You gotta have that shit balanced. Literally in my eye, balance. You gotta have balance. You gotta have the yin and the yang. Pig. You gotta have both. But otherwise, if you're giving too much or if you're receiving too much, you're not balanced. You gotta have it even, Steven. Right? So now just match energies. You gotta fill me up. You gotta come with it how I'm coming with it. We gotta match energies and relations to ships too. You gonna stop being with a motherfucker who can't rise up and can't have to take care of you, or you just pouring all this energy into this person, but they not filling you up. You're not gonna settle for that. You're gonna wait. You're gonna wait until God send you a mate, or sometimes you might go through your seasons where you just might be attracting those same type of men until you pass the test. It might take you a little longer. But that's the journey. That's the life journey. This life is the journey, baby. So once God see, even though it might take years that you don't settle, you don't accept it, now eventually it gotta come. It got to come. I gotta run into it, right? Because I don't raise my vibration enough not to settle. I'll be alone until God send me my yoke, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay because people might think I'm lonely and I'm single or I can't get a man because I choose not to settle. For what God told me that my husband looked like and should be like. And sometimes it's not being picky. Sometimes you just literally not selling and you literally waiting for that gateway or creating that portal for you to receive what you asked for, right? And sometimes you have to go through seasons of it, right? And sometimes you might just need to rise your vibration in order to meet the standards you asking for, right? So you have to do a lot of self-work upon yourself. You have to do a lot of healing, right? In order to start meeting those vibrations, because you're not dealing with this low type of vibration of a man. You fit to be dealing with a high stature of a man. So that means you got to meet his needs. You got to meet him where he at. right? So God got to produce your mindset where it needs to be in order to even be with those strong type of men. Because you can't be with one of these men on this level and you still doing low vibration toxic shit. Because now he would have to lower his standards to be with you. And those type of men, you got to meet them halfway too. They got standards. So it go both ways. So now you got to rise above all that turmoil that you might have was dealing with those low vibrations in order to meet those calibers. God makes no mistakes. He makes no mistakes. You got to get your mind right. You was dealing with too much toxics. You feel me? And you probably thought that that was a thing. You feel me? This is how it's supposed to be, but you had to grow from that. You had to grow from those things. So God had to keep trying. He got to send you low vibrational things. See where you go. See, is you ready for that type of man? You feel me? It's a process. It's a journey, and it's a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful journey when you embrace it and you surrender to the process. It becomes beautiful. I see nothing else. Hey, I just had my moment. I did have my moment, and I had told y'all about it because I feel like okay, 5 years I've been like starting with minus 2 times I had sex after 5 years. One time for 2 weeks, one was just one other time for 2 weeks. But I felt like I just lost out upon so many of my life years, right? I feel like I lost upon a lot of years, right? Then God told me I didn't lose out upon nothing. I actually grew, right? I actually enhanced, right? I became of value to someone. It's it's a man out there that's praying for the type of woman I am, right? It's someone because that's all God. Because you have to think about it. That's how God makes connections, right? So God, that's why you have to be very obedient to the word. So what if it's this man, right? This powerful man, this powerful king, this powerful God, right? And this man is praying for a type of woman, right? This man is asking God for I want this woman to be like this, that, this, and that, God. All right. And he's praying for this. He could be fasting, he could be just righteous, like doing the right thing, like literally yoke, right? He could be over there up on that plane. You could be up on this side of the plane, right? So God say, okay, I'm gonna do this magic. I'm gonna miss this formula. He comes to you one night, and he places upon your heart, right? Even though you're not even knowing nothing about this situation, you just know that God got an assignment upon your life, and God told you this is how your husband gonna look, right? And this is what you have to do, right? Because now God came to you, He prophesied to you, right? So you just going off faith, right? And you just being obedient. And that's what God want to use. Like God like to make miracle stories. God like to make stories where he can inspire people. God like to make phenomenal stories. That's just how God works. Right? So you can have this person over there just praying for somebody praying for me. So no, I don't feel bad because God told me this person gonna still embrace me at my age. They're gonna embrace my kids. They're gonna embrace me at my age, and they're gonna love me. They're gonna love the things I bring to the table. What what someone else think is too much, or think that I'm asking for, the person I'm praying for is like literally she's everything I ever wanted once he meet me. I'm his special thing. So if I trust in God and I believe God's word is true, I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen without a shadow of a doubt. So why should I have to lower my vibration and lower my standards when God gave me something? Yes, it's been 5 years. Yes, it took a while. Yes, it's been a process. But I'm not gonna stop until I manifest it. It gotta happen. The science of it is gonna happen. I know it's happening now. I speak into existence. I know my man. I know the man for me is seeking me. I know the man for me has family. I know the man for me has got to is getting himself into alignment to come to get to me. Because when he found a good thing, when a man found his wife, he found a good thing. So I know he's getting organized. So I'm just relaxed. God told me to structure my house. God told me to work up in the fields and get up in alignment, work on my business, be a great mom, and get my household up in order and create space. I've been creating space for my mate. That's why I ain't never have a man filling up in the gap. I don't have trauma and toxic ass niggas and baggage that I'm dealing with. I don't have those things. Those things have been cleared. And that's what the journey is about, clearing those toxic ass energies from you so you can create the space. So when your husband come, it can be a free flow. It don't have to be no stagnants. God doing a good thing and a new thing. Just know that you are obedient and God is creating, baby. It's on the way. It's on the way, baby. Somebody need to type that up in the comments. It's on the way. God say, if you believe, you shall receive. Okay. So patience is key. So it's all about being patient and trusting the process. Trusting that God word is true and everything is going to happen in divine timing. He has not forgot about you. He has not forgot about you. I see older people get married. He has not forgot about you. If anything, he add more value to you. So if you feeling like that, like you lost the value by getting your life up in order, by getting yourself together, baby, you ain't losing nothing. You ain't lose time. God say, God say He'll still make you look just as youthful that you looked up in your 20s. So you ain't lose your youth. He'll still shape you just as beautiful as He did up in your 20s. It's just, if anything, you gain more value. If anything, you gain more value. And trust me, my husband is going to appreciate that. So I was going through a little phase, but he's going to appreciate that I remain pure for him. Repure, even though I got 3 kids, but kind of like a newborn virgin when he popped that cherry open. You did. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know. You know. About to break that back. About to break that back. About to break that back. You about to how you about to back. You know. I want to yellow and in the bedroom a little bit. You know. No, 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 no. I'm just saying. Don't judge me. Judge your mom. It's been forever since I had a mate to be nasty with. So don't judge me. Judge your mom. If I want to get a little freaky diggy diggy, once God finally see me that right, think that. I don't know. Okay, thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, stop stressing. God got you. Match energies. Once you start creating those boundaries, it'll let people know that I'm going. Stop being a yes man. That drains you. That depletes you. That weighs upon you. People will pull up all upon you. Start making no. Just start getting comfortable with saying no. No. Practice in the mirror. No. No, because that's how I literally had to start. And I feel so bad. Like, yeah, eat me up. But after doing the repetitions, it just become natural. I ain't gonna be able to do that. Nah, I ain't going. Nah. You know you can't afford it, don't go. Nah, I ain't going. Blowing all your little money every time you go outside to please somebody else. They want you to come here. Go there. Go here, go there. You know damn well you have to pay bills. Take care of yourself. Now, if a person mad because you taking care of your foundation before you try to turn up and spend money that you don't got, you need to be fucking with them no way. You need to be fucking with them no way. Remember that. You stay full. Anything that flows over you give. That was a wise queen told me. Hey, and I'm sharing it with you. I love you all. I send you so much peace, love, and healing. Please subscribe to my channel. Show your girl some love. I'm trying to get my views up. Share it so somebody can see it. I love you all. Send you all so much peace, love, and healing. Stay pretty in tune, guys. I love you.